Hey Titans, it's Friday, May 1st, and this is Titan TV. I'm Brody Williams.
And I'm Ali Makahillis. Most students know what's going on in the lunch line, but Deja is here to tell us what happens behind the counters. It's Deja Makahillis with Titan TV here, bringing you an inside scoop on what happens behind the Centennial cafeteria walls. Let's take a look.
So, in the mornings we come in and we prepare our food. We pull it from the freezer. I personally make salads, so we chop the lettuce. We have chicken, 2 different kinds of chicken, and eggs for our vegetarian. So we, like I said, we prep those once a week pretty much. Unfortunately, the stuff that's left over does get thrown away. Things that are can keep, we save for at least a day is all. And then we throw it away the next day if it doesn't sell. Relationship between coworker and coworker is pretty great. Most of us have been working together for years, so we have a pretty good bond. Sometimes when new people come in, it's hard, but for the most part, we love each other, we respect each other, we help each other out. Relationship between student and us. I personally love the students here at Centennial, so I have a great relationship. Some of us just do our job, but we pretty much try to be polite and courteous to you guys. So, there you go. You're good. Bye, babe.
Frisco is growing, that we know. The countryside is being replaced with buildings and homes. One of the last parcels of private land is finally being sold.
Isaac has more to tell us about what part is going next.
We are all familiar with the Brickman Ranch as we drive on Main and Preston. The ranch has been in the Brickman family since 1993, is now being bought. John Landon, an independent home builder, bought 200 acres out of the 5,500 to build a new neighborhood. Since we were not able to reach Mr. Landon, we talked to Brad Holden, a local realtor, to see what the plans were.
Mr. Brinkman has held on to that land for over, I think it's 17 years, and finally, he sold his first piece of land to John Landon, who actually developed this community, Richwoods, and he's planning on doing something like this over there. So the plans are to be a gated community. It's going to be huge for everyone around it. Not only is it going to help values of homes increase, but having a new community, it always helps people that want to actually move up to a nicer home. I mean, eventually all of it has to be sold within the next 10 to 15 years. It doesn't have to, but it will be. Basically what it is it's office buildings and like a park area, not as big as Central Park in New York, but just a park area. And then, smaller retail shops and strip centers, gas stations, restaurants. All that's gonna probably take place on Preston, right off of Preston in between Main and El Dorado. But further to the east where he's got land, and then further northwest, that will probably be residential. They're already working on it now. They already have a plat, and basically they're planning on starting to sell it and in 2016. Coit Road being complete from El Dorado and Main was probably another big selling point for that piece of property.
This is Isaac Joannis, Titan TV.
We have a lot of talented athletes at Centennial going off to college.
Mutavera talks to some of them about the process.
Thousands of high school seniors across the nation signed their National Letter of Intent on February 4th during National Signing Day. These seniors will be heading up to a college that is part of the NCAA, or the National Collegiate Athletic Association, this fall. Making an early commitment to a school is an exciting decision, but for some it comes with stress and pressure.
How would you recommend choosing colleges?
I would base it off of going down there, getting to know your coaches, getting the feel for the campus, and just basically how you feel being down there.
Definitely on school. Choose what you want to go to school for, and you find the college that fits that. It's not your athletic ability that's going to take you, it's your brain. Sorry.
What do recruiters look for when signing on a high school senior?
Size is a big factor, and the knowledge of the game, pretty much.
If you know the game and you know what to do in certain situations, and also your character, because They don't want, a knucklehead on their football team. They want somebody that's going to make the right choices on and off the field.
What pressures did you face signing on to a college earlier than everybody else?
Well, I'm actually undecided right now. I was planning on going to Texas Lutheran, and it seemed like a good fit for me. But as I went along, I didn't actually officially submit anything to them. And as I went along, Southern Arkansas, it's a D2 school in Arkansas, started recruiting me. So right now, I'm really considering going there. So I'm going to know within the next week or so.
Well, the thing about signing is you are kind of worried at first that maybe you didn't choose the right school, or maybe you picked too early, but whenever you choose your school, you have to make sure that you're gonna do well and perform well at that school. So.
This is Mutivera Marai Malay, Titan TV.
Social media is thought to be a bad thing for us in recent years.
But Abby talks to us about how it can be beneficial.
While social media is commonly portrayed as a negative way of communicating, it might not be as harmful as it seems. I talked to Frisco ISD professionals for an inside look as to how social media can be used for the better.
So social media is an excellent way to communicate and collaborate in real time. It brings people together from all over the world. So it really breaks down those barriers. You could be on social media and be communicating with a stranger, or be communicating with a celebrity, or even follow a hashtag. It really presents a lot of exciting opportunities that way, and I think it's really changed the world in which we live.
Well, with social media, you can use it for learning, and you can also use it obviously for communicating with others. I know as you get closer to going to college, you can use it to learn about the colleges that you're interested in and seeing what they're like and helping you pick where you want to go.
Absolutely. Students are very savvy and they have a lot going for them. They've grown up with technology, they understand all the latest and greatest tools that are available, and they know how to use them a lot better than adults or older generations do, and I think that that's a big advantage.
I think there's tremendous potential because you'll have such an easy access to a whole variety of topics and learning about anything that you're interested in learning about. So you're not limited just by the classroom and what your teacher says you need to learn so much about it, but if you're interested in it, you can go and always learn more.
As our generation matures, maybe one day we'll be able to utilize social media in a positive way, benefiting not only ourselves, but others as well. This is Abby O'Brien, Titan TV.
When you don't turn your senior pictures in on time, nobody sees you in the slideshow. When you're not in the slideshow, people forget about you.
Does he even go here?
When people forget about you, they stop talking to you. When people stop talking to you, you start talking to trees.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going, dude?
Don't start talking to trees. Turn your senior pictures in on time. Tweet your fun senior pictures to CHS Titans Stuco by May 6th to get included in the end of the year slideshow on Titan TV.
You know what? Tommy, you're my best friend. You know that? My best friend. Okay.
What's up, Titans? This is Brandon Anderson with your sports update. Tuesday night, the varsity baseball team lost to Wakeland 3-0. Come out and support them at Centennial at 7:30 against Liberty. The Lady Titans softball team fought against Little Elm and won 6-0. Good job, girls. Come out and support the Lady Titans at 7:30 at Centennial against the Colony. For varsity golf, Katie Crumley will be competing in state. Congratulations, Katie. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to Joe.
The time is now. The disputes will finally be settled. One will rise and one will fall. The thrill of a lifetime has come. Soon, tempers will flare, tension will thrive, and one team will achieve victory. But there's one problem.
There's no one here!
Nothing But Nets is coming up soon. We need students and teachers to participate. Now I know the teachers are probably scared to play after their tragic defeat last year, but we need you to come out anyway. If you're interested in playing, talk to Miss Pospick or Mr. Reeder as soon as possible.
That's it for this week's episode of Titan TV.
Have a great weekend, Titans.